The ball on the tee. We're set for football. And we are underway from Heinz Field. Ray McCloud to return. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Play action. It's Roethlisberger. From left side, caught by the tight end Freiermuth.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
2 yards, good enough for a first. They go play action now. Roethlisberger. Flushed out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it. Johnson was the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They go play action with Roethlisberger. Rolling to his right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Roethlisberger. Looking deep here for Ebron. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a 1st down. Mayfield to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack. Defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mayfield. Odell Beckham Jr. with a diving grab. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They'll run with Chubb, and he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Nick Chubb, a 5-yard touchdown run, and the Browns have taken the early lead. With solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good, and that makes the score 7-0. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. McLeod now on the return. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards from all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 11 yards for number 11. Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. Short little throw to Ebron. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now as they're down to the 29-yard line. To throw again is Roethlisberger. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Chase Claypool, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On 2nd down, this is Harris. And he's going to take this down close to a 1st down at the Browns' 21. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Play action. Now Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. The Browns D locked in on 3rd down. Brings up 4th.
They went with the dime look that time on defense. Just flooded the field with defensive backs. Blanketed everyone. Took away all the passing angles. Thus, the incompletion.
And Mike Tomlin going to roll up the sleeves here and say, let's go for it on 4th. They're going on 4th down. It's Roethlisberger. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a 1st. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Browns drive about to get started. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Mayfield off the play fake. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game. But in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They go play action. Mayfield. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A gain of 32 that time.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Mayfield tosses one complete to Landry. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key...
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mayfield. He's going to have the hook up to Schwartz. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Here's Mayfield. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And the Browns are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll give it to Chubb. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try again with Chubb. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. It's a 1-yard touchdown run for Nick Chubb. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
Returning from his end zone is Ray McLeod. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10. And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. Now Roethlisberger. Looking deep downfield. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Short little throw to Ebron. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Roethlisberger. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42, and they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Going out wide, finds Chubb. Breaks through the contact. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down. Mayfield looks to throw. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Justin Lane there defensively that time to knock it free.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And with 1 second left, they get the timeout, and they'll have a chance to kick the field goal before intermission. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, Coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Jarvis Landry, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. Play action now. Here's Mayfield rolling to his left. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A gain there of 30 big ones.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure is good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Chubb. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Browns add on to their lead. So, CD, there didn't seem... EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with the Buffalo Bills. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And off we go from Cleveland. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this one is incomplete. The intended target there was Gabriel Davis. And it's second down.
Not the desired outcome, but probably won't be the last time we see him take a shot downfield.
Second and 10. Here's Allen. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a first down. From the gun, it's Allen. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward. So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, it's almost a tendency breaker.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. Throwing on 2nd and long. Allen. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. throwing now is Allen. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Emmanuel Sanders, 51 yards. And the Bills have taken the early lead. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
And the Browns are able to cover this one up. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Mayfield. It's caught. Beckham. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 in the first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Here's 2nd and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 6-0 our score after 1. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 43. On play action. Allen. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
I think this defense was still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling at them to get focused, because if they don't,
he will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. 8 yards on the touchdown pass, and the Bills will add on to their lead. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Mayfield on play action. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. When you're down a couple of scores like this, CD, you can't afford too many plays that go in the wrong direction like that one.
Yeah, when you take a good look at it broadly, sacks are better than giving up an interception. But where they are on the scoreboard, they've got to get rid of all of that and just create positive plays for themselves in order to have a chance.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Another try after the 1st down sack. Mayfield, and he's got the hook up to Landry. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Play fake. Mayfield. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And the return will stop right around the 25. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
So after the INT, it's Allen. And that's incomplete.
A great job defensively taking away his receivers, and he was forced to put that one into Lake Erie, but that's what good quarterbacks do. They don't take unnecessary chances if they don't have to.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Allen. And that's complete to Sanders. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. To the air. Allen. He completes it to the tight end, Knox. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Allen off the play fake. Finding Knox there, complete. And he's got a 1st down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Going deep for Diggs. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Allen to throw once more. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. He's at the 40. Past the 20. 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. So they had a good drive going, a chance to build on this first half lead, but now you kind of feel like we got a new ball game.
And you wonder what the discussion will be now at halftime, because I think we were headed towards one. Now it's a different discussion altogether. One side optimistically, the other side wondering what could have been.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Another try after the first down sack. Allen. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on third and long.
A big pickup, 18 yards, but they still stop him well short of the marker. Allen going to go on fourth down. And Diggs has it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on fourth. Now Allen again. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Allen. He'll buy some time right. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. From midfield, here's Allen. Forced out to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And down inside the 15 he goes. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Operating from the red zone now. Allen flushed out right. And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown. Dawson Knox in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills would extend their lead here just before halftime.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
And just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away.
Here's Jarvis Landry now on the return.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Final play of the half, Mayfield. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Browns drive about to get started.
And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting more pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
A run for Nick Chubb. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Throwing, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And he will finally be tracked down at the Bills' 7-yard line.
72 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. Only a yard that time, second and goal. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. Mayfield. And this is caught for a Browns touchdown by Landry. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Browns are back within a score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
They'll run on first down with Moss.
They'll get only a couple down to the 44. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Right back to Moss.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Ball in a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. Allen going to throw. And that is caught. It's Davis. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Sanders got it for a Bills touchdown. Emmanuel Sanders, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills will extend their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is...
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. Here's Landry.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days. Offensive.
And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd.
Tre'Davious White with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Well, NFL quarterbacks have learned the hard way. You're not going to get rich throwing against this guy. He's definitely too good. And this is now his 2nd interception of the ball game. And if I'm running the offense, I've got to tell my guys, you've got to go work on the other corner.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. And this one caught by Beasley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. They'll roll him out right. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Play action. Now it's Allen. And incomplete on the deep ball. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
After what they've faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
The Bills on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. On play action, Allen, he's going to wind up and air it out. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Greedy Williams picks it off. And he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the fourth.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
The Browns drive about to get started.
The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They go play action. Mayfield. His throw incomplete.
Anthony Schwartz, the intended target,
but it'll be 2nd down.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry.
And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That one good for 16 as the drive continues. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Turnover that just got them the football back. Obviously a big one because had they been able to score on the other side, this would have been a one-possession game.
So you don't sense full relief here, though?
No, I don't think, especially with the ball this deep in their own territory, because you make a mistake, they've got it right back in prime position.
They certainly do. So now, almost like almost like a 4-minute offense, right? Take care of this bad boy. Make sure the other team doesn't touch it, but move it with consistent gains. Wear down the clock and make them use their timeouts in this situation.
Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. Back around his goal line. Here's Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch.
And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
How about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take it. Allen now on 1st down. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Now Allen. Going deep for Diggs.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play. And he could not pull it in.
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Here's Allen to throw it. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Escapes the defender.
And he will be taken down, but it is a huge play there to flip field position. And they'll be on the other side of the field as we have reached the 2-minute warning.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Allen. And incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick six territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the third row.
So Allen's going to look to throw. Sanders got it. Touchdown, Buffalo. Emmanuel Sanders there to make the grab.
And the Bills go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the post. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs.
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic. Faking it. I can understand you want to rub it in a little. You fake it when you snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah,
in her attic, the stuff she used to preserve.
It smelled terrible. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left because victory, not a...
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Micah Hyde. I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. On first down, Allen. That one goes for 24 yards. Escaping the pressure right.
On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Similar to a shooter in basketball who just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
And Allen is actually going to throw it here.
And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time.
Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield. And now here is another interception. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.